We do have a quorum present. Minus Shelton.
Is he okay?
I believe so. And we'll stand for the pledge and an invocation.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Father God, thank you for allowing us to join tonight. And Father, we thank you for the cooler weather and the rains that you've blessed us with in the last week. Father, we just ask that you be with each and every one of us and just lead us and guide us and direct us to do the best possible things for the citizens of Bartlett. In your name we pray. Amen. Chief, did you sign up to speak? We wouldn't have listened to you anyways. Boards and commissions, cemetery committee monthly report update, China Memorial Library Board. Let's start with cemetery. Go ahead, Mr. Gill.
Everything's going pretty good. We got, the parts are out there. This next week, I think we're gonna try to put up some frames for it and start with it, and we'll put up some ends and gravel and all that stuff pretty good too. So it's coming on.
What do y'all call that thing? The directory?
You're great. We got all the frames. I got pictures of the new ones that are in my garage right now.
Good deal.
So we've got those in.
Okay.
So we'll be getting ready to move on.
Awesome. Thank you, Gil.
Have we approached maybe our public works team?
Do it.
Have we approached our public works team to deal with those improvements? Have you talked to the superintendent?
Okay.
Have you?
If y'all need some heavy lifting or something like that, or a tractor or something like that, just get with Jacob.
We're still gonna get the city bucket truck out there and get ready for it to help with the plate up.
Okay. Yes, sir.
We'll put some lights up out there too.
Okay.
Director.
Good deal. Is that it?
That's it.
Tyner Library?
Got a call a few minutes ago, Shelley and AP, regular AA RP hours, 122, volunteer 52. That's as far as I got with her.
You said 52 volunteers?
52 for volunteer, and then Shelley and AP, 122.
Awesome. Thank you. Tell them thanks. Municipal Development District monthly update. They met, 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And they approved a bunch of grant applications. And
The projects were to the donut shop to replace their sign. That's one of the improvements, like $750. Then the tire shop or the mechanic shop in town to replace the lift inside their garage with the chain link lift, right?
something like that.
To replace that, I think that was at maybe 3,000, something around that range. And there was an approval for red and white to replace tiling that was done, but that hopefully was rescinded. You can't fund a project that's already been improved. So they already did it, and so they're basically asking to be reimbursed for an improvement that was already completed. And so per the state statute, it doesn't refer to past tense when funding out of the MDD. It refers to future tense, as in you intend to, I don't know, create a new fire exit. I don't know, something along those lines. But it has to be something that has not then been. You can't get a refund essentially. So as we're pulling back on that one. But that's just about all the projects that
They did agree.
and then
They did agree to a $20,000 match with the city for Becky Caldwell. So out of our community funds that would set up from the filming We were gonna spend money at Becky Caldwell. So if we spend 20,000, they're gonna add another 20,000 to it. We'll be able to get everything that needs to be done out there, a majority of it done. Cool. So Parks Facilities Committee monthly update. So Becky Caldwell is where we've been spending a lot of time here lately. The Bartlett Youth League has been doing quite a bit of renovations out there and fundraising on their side, and we've this weekend the electrician was there to relocate all the sprinkler controls from exterior out where they always get messed with to interior. They need to be replaced where they were, so just had them relocate them inside the locked building rather than out there where anybody can damage them. And so there's that. The sprinkler guy can come in and do his portion, which is the valve replacement and some solenoid replacement and some heads and stuff like that. And then ordered some decomposed crushed granite for around the backstops, the bleachers around the. I don't know if you've been out there, but there's a lot of rather large step down, just not really safe. And so we're going to bring the level up with that decomposed granite and set the bleachers on that level. Last year, it was either last year or the year before, I know we had a couple people fall out there. And so just trying to make things a lot more safer. The fence on the big field, on the backstop was taken down. The lower section was taken down about 170 feet or so because it had a lot of holes in it and balls would sneak through. So on the backstop, so they're going to replace that. Got some quotes to do that.
So if you hold off on that, I think we're gonna release our chain link.
So y'all's chain link is 6 feet. These are 8 foot, but the 6 feet will still be needed on the small field. There were some replacements that need to be done on the small field. Not as much, but like around the dugouts. But yeah, we appreciate it. The school donated a lot of stuff to the youth league, putting in their new fields. So they were getting rid of a bunch of stuff, and so they donated some bleachers, just a whole bunch of random other items that they've already picked up and taken out their rakes and all kinds of stuff that they won't use on the turf that we can use out at the youth league. So we appreciate the school giving us what they've given us, and even a lot of dirt. I think they took a lot of dirt to fill some holes. So it's looking a lot better out there. I don't know if you've been out there any time recently, but the youth league is really doing a lot of work out there, and they want to host 2 tournaments this year with their new league, and so we're trying to get everything ready before it's reseeded the fields, and they're just trying to get a lot of grass to grow and fill in a lot of the holes from the drought and sprinkler system not working for so long. The earth has just opened up. It's real unsafe. So they filled in a lot. They're doing really good. So that's why we were going to spend some money out of that film fund out there. But now that the MDD is matching that, we can do the fields plus the tennis court, which would be probably a pickleball and basketball court. So just good park improvements. And so that's all I got on that. But
We have the extra bleachers over there, almost done.
yeah, I think there's one more set we need to pick up over there. Yeah, we still need to grab that set.
Because they're fixing to start concrete and stuff over there, so.
Okay, yeah.
It's still there.
Need to get maybe the city guys to pick that one set of bleachers up and haul it out there. So that's all I got. Anything else? Facilities wise? Okay, cool. Chief, you got anything with facility? Cool. All right. Moving on. The consent agenda, receive monthly department reports. Item 5A, city secretary, municipal court, accounting, utility billing, development services, public works, police. And then item 6, approved minutes from the following meetings: 10/15/2024 special meeting, 10/28/24 regular meeting. Anybody want to pull anything out to talk about?
Well, can I make a little statement? I'd just like to say congratulations on the office work, on the utility billing, and what y'all were able to collect. That was a fantastic job. Fantastic. I make a motion, we approve the consent agenda.
A second.
We got a Ms. Cooper motion with a Jackie second on the approve the consent agenda. All in favor? Carries 4-0. Regular agenda items. Item number 1, discuss, review, and take any necessary action to approve resolution 2024-11-12-01, requesting financial participation from the Texas Water Development Board, Clean Water State Revolving Fund, and authorize the filing of an application for financial participation.
I can speak to that a little bit. So the CWSRF, the Clean Water State Revolving Fund, isn't necessarily a grant like we've seen come through a lot recently. This is a loan program with forgiveness components. I'm sure that the rest of the council is familiar with the projects and the CWSRF, as popular as it is, but I'd like to remind the council that this is a $16 million loan that the city will be seeking for the replacement or the new installation of a mechanical sewer plant. Currently, our sewer plant system it's a lagoon-based system with irrigation, and the irrigation that we're releasing has high levels of DOD, and we're not meeting that. Every day is basically a TCEQ violation. And it's not because we've got to that point, not because of lack of care or maintenance. Your washer and dryer, your toilets, not your dryer, but all the components in your household, like your ice maker uses less water than it did before. The system was created maybe in the 80s and 90s, where washers and dryers were using 20 gallons of water per wash, and now they use like 3. And so you're having more of bioorganic water, the wastewater that you use on the toilet is going down to our main system, and you're getting less clean water into it because you're using less water now. We've gotten more efficient. It's a nationwide problem. On top of that, TCEQ violation of our BOD demand or BOD levels that we do not meet. Having an expanded mechanical system is more environmentally friendly and expandable. It's another step into the development of the city. And staff's recommendation would be to accept this resolution. What this resolution does is it's affirming that the council does approve of the city to continue moving forward on the application of the CWSRF, that we're not blindsiding the city council with our interest of such a big loan. It's $60 million loan, but it's a 70% forgiveness at a $10 million cap. So we reached that point. We scored relatively high to most cities. We ranked about 29, 27. It's not the highest. We don't expect, frankly, there's a high chance that you don't get this funding, but not applying definitely guarantees that we're not going to get the money. So if everything goes and falls in place perfectly, we'll have to seek a $6 million loan to compensate for the rest of that $60 million. $10 million will be covered by the state. And well, if we don't get it, there's always next year. But
So is this the one we did last year? Did it put us a little bit higher up on the ladder?
we actually went down by 2 positions.
Oh my gosh, okay.
But you never know what the other cities, they may face something restricting them from receiving funding.
Gotcha.
And so we're high enough that on the very off chance we actually might get funded. But frankly, funding runs out like around place 9. You never know what other positions other cities are in. So again, our recommendation would be to pursue the application phase and see what sticks. If there's any questions, just feel free to let me know.
And I make a motion that we approve the resolution 2024-11-12-01, requesting financial participation from the Texas Water Development Board, TWDB, Clean Water State Revolving Fund, and authorize the filing of an application for financial participation.
Second.
We got a Jackie motion with a Gil Jones second. All in favor? Carries 4-0. Bear with me just one second. Is this one that you need to sign? Or?
I don't sign yet. Give me a minute after like the 2 other items and I.
Yeah, I don't know if I filled it all out right, but. Item number 2, discuss, review, and take any necessary action to approve resolution 202411-12-02, proposal for professional services by MRB Group for the TWBD wastewater treatment plant and collection system improvements construction phase services.
This one is, if we do get funding, we do have a contractor in place to build out the system. MRB would be funded under that same loan component. And MRB would, since they also did design it, it would educate staff on how to make the system that we have right now. Now, I don't know how trained our wastewater staff or personnel is, but having a mechanical system is very different than running a lagoon system. And so they would, MRB under this professional services agreement would agree to training staff to the opposite of it. If there's any questions on that, I'm more than happy to take them. Any other questions?
I'm not a happy person with MRB group, so I'm not going to comment. So I'm gonna stab this one because my comment will not be nice.
Okay.
I disagree with a lot that they're doing, so mine will be.
Okay.
And the price alone, I mean, I get it, my husband's done this, I've done this, septic systems, my son is currently one of the highest paid in Austin doing this, it's like.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Out of the sake of interest in moving this project along, staff would recommend to also accept this agreement.
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2024-11-12-02, proposal for professional services MRB Group with TWDB water treatment plant collection system.
Second. What is your reason, Jackie, that you're not happy with them?
It's on the ISD side that we're having to deal with, no calls back, no getting a hold of, no doing what they're supposed to be doing. And with a project this big, plus my son has dealt with these people before, and I highly recommend what my son, without saying anything on with the city, is going through with him.
So, that's it.
So lack of communication from MRB, you're saying.
And it's a lot more than just lack of communication. You know, they say one thing and do a different thing.
Do the opposite.
And I have a big problem with that. If you're gonna tell me you're gonna do something, I want you to do it. I don't want you to.
I'll follow you.
We got a Vicky motion on the table and a Gail second. All in favor? All against? Does pass 3-1.
But if they don't do, I'll be with you. I'll bring ribbons on behind.
I will never say I told you so.
Item number 3, discuss, review, and take any necessary action to approve Resolution 2024-11-12-03, approving the TWDB CWSRF funding application and appoint the city administrator, Adrian Flores, to be the authorized representative on behalf of the city of Bartlett to submit the TWDB CWSRF request for funding application.
On this side is, we need to appoint someone to be responsible for submitting the documents required by the Clean Water State Revolving Fund. And naturally, the person would be me in this office. And so, again, I also recommend that we approve that I be the person who submits the records via email or the TWB portal. And again, this is all just requirements established by the,
Just to,
yeah, they need
It's
someone to
submitted.
have some, just like any other grant.
I'd like to make a motion to approve resolution 2024-11-12-03, approving Adrian Flores, city administrator, to be the authorized representative on behalf of the city to submit to the TWDB CWSRF request funding application.
Second.
We got a Ms. Cooper motion on the table with a Jesse Luna second. All in favor? Carries 4-0. Item number 4, discuss, review, take any necessary action to approve to form the application affidavit for city administrator Adrian Flores to be the authorized representative on behalf of the city of Bartlett to request the funding for under the TWDB CWSRF.
This is the same as before, it's just that you agree that the agreement that we'll be creating amongst each other is fine. I'm not sure if this is all that necessary. However, I don't want to be, I aid on the air, sorry, to air on the side. There you go. Wow.
There you go.
That's, you're on the side of caution. I don't want any slip ups with the Texas Water Development Board. This is a very big improvement, and it's gonna, just not to make any mistakes. Even if we didn't have to approve it, we did. Better safe than sorry. I should have just said that.
I signed this, right? Official.
No, I do. She has to notarize it. I agree to conform to the, now a new assigned duties.
That's okay, I see that. But we need a motion.
Yeah.
I make a motion that we approve to form the application affidavit for city administrator Adrian Forrest to be the authorized representative on behalf of the city of Bartlett to request for funding under the TWDB CWSRF. It's a long word. Long.
Thank you, Jackie.
Abbreviation.
We got a Jackie motion on the table. Jesse seconded. We got a Jackie motion and a Jesse second. All in favor? That carries 4-0.
Just not over now.
Y'all need, man, you guys, must be a football game on or something. You got ribs on the pit or what?
Playing.
Item number 5, discuss, review, and take any necessary action to approve or change 2024 Christmas party for employees in accordance with the local government code, Title 5, Chapter 176.
I do have one clarifying comment for the last section. It only applies if, as long as we're not hiring someone that we're all related to or would directly benefit from this Christmas party, we're good. So if we hire Red and White and nobody's related to the operations there or would benefit in any way, we can't do business with them. It's a small town, so sometimes that does happen. So to be cautious, I put that statement that at least we can discuss that we're not gonna hire Jesse's company to do the catering for the Christmas party because Jesse might benefit from it in a monetary sense. That's all it is.
That was my backup plan. There goes brisket
So we
sandwich.
can't use red and white, we can't use it.
No, you can't, as long as, I don't know
But they would
anybody's,
benefit.
But we
We don't. Okay.
We have no relations to them.
Yeah.
They're not city-owned, they're not city-related, they're not.
or anybody in the council or employee, anybody who would be enjoying the recognition of this
Jesse, baby.
event.
Yeah.
I would be cautious of the kind of awards that we give or that we have done. I heard that we gave shotguns away one time and whoa. I'm proud of it.
So
You're
we
serious.
can't- We can't hire Jesse if he gives us all meat free.
It still might be seen that he would,
Maybe some Tony's talking about it today, happening.
So the council could provide the food potluck.
we
I was
can't
gonna
give
bring
you
that
money.
up, since you brought that up,
Okay.
since you brought that up, I was thinking like, one wanted to not have a party, give them raises, blah, blah, I get that. Why don't the council make a dish? I can make 2 pans of picadillo or chopped beef, whatever, and somebody brings
Yeah,
whatever.
Brain-
So there's a section,
And I'm not asking for nothing back, it's just
right,
show our appreciation to the
Yes.
employees.
right, there is I didn't mention it because I didn't read it until today.
Because
but
I've heard about someone's collar, I've got to have.
There's a Penal Code 36 where it says not applicable. A gift or other benefit conferred on account of kindship or a personal, professional, or business relationship independent of the official status of the recipient. So if you did it because like you guys are awesome, Merry Christmas, great. But as long as there's not any kind of insinuation of, but my bill's kind of high this month, but here's this barbecue plate.
Oh,
None of that,
Yeah.
obviously use common sense, but in your discussion of that, not to influence how you decide what to do, is just be mindful of that kind of language or maybe hidden intentions. Not that I ever sensed it here, but it's better that it's brought up and everybody's made aware of the state laws and stuff.
And you sure we can't bring a gun to donate?
I mean,
No,
I
they
guess
gave prizes.
Well,
What about the pack card?
Bought a gun.
that's fine.
And
As
that
long
is
as,
fine.
as long as you're not directly benefiting, like, if you had maybe a share in Amazon, you bought Amazon cards in some
Yeah,
way,
I got it.
you'd have partial ownership of the business, although that would be extremely hard to prove. So use your best judgment.
My house every day, I can think of it.
I mean, I know we need to kind of watch what we spend, and last year we spent an awful lot. Now, we did request that you tell us how many people you were bringing, and that's how many they prepared for, and in no way did that many people show up. So there was a great deal of leftover, very expensive leftover. I wouldn't have a problem with bringing potluck. Here's something else, just throwing it out there. So what if, well, no, that ain't gonna work, never mind.
How many people usually at the party? I don't remember, like 30, 35?
Really?
I think there was 60 last year.
Never been.
What's that?
Now 60 people didn't show up.
There was supposed to be 60.
There was
but
supposed to be
There was
60.
about 45 that
There
actually
was
showed
supposed
up.
to be.
Where did they show up to?
45.
You have any input,
45?
Chief?
Yeah, go ahead, tell us what, come on.
It just varies. It varies every year. We have had 20, 40, 60.
What's then the goal here? What are we trying to achieve with this Christmas party? Just staff and council?
I would
or-
just like to, well, there was a comment made that it shouldn't be council that partakes in any of it, and I'm okay with that. I just think that we need to do something for the employees to show appreciation, to have something.
I'm not bringing food and not eating it.
No. She's
Can I
talking.
say what has been discussed by the employees in my earshot? They would like, okay, this is what 3 people have said, including myself, plus myself. The Wednesday or whatever, the day before, the Friday before, whatever, everybody meet or go out to Sirloin Stockade, close the business down at noon that day or whatever. Go to Sirloin Stockade, the city paid for it, and give them a gift card. That's it. That's their,
You know, we don't want to spend a lot of money on gifts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
right.
Kind of
So,
gifts
I
that
mean,
they might
everybody
make.
would be happy with that.
And we had that drawn for us and everything up here. We don't need to do that, so we
Yeah.
can spend.
I mean, from what I have heard, everybody would just be happy going out to eat, getting a gift card and going home early that day.
Okay, so Christmas Eve falls on a Tuesday,
Yeah, what day?
24th. It's always on the 24th, Christmas Eve.
Oh.
What day would you want to have this event?
So when is the city closed? Is it just the 24th?
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day,
You come to work at school and get off 3 weeks.
but I'm on vacation that week, so.
Mr. Mayor, what is your recommendation?
You guys are the council, y'all talk about it.
So if it is,
What do you think?
can't we do it like the Friday before? On the 20th? You know, it's Fish Friday there at Sirloin. And then, I mean, because if that's what the employees are wanting.
It's whatever, I mean, it's
It
whatever.
was 3 employees out of, what,
And I
19?
can already tell you that there's gonna be the office staff that's gonna go. The other people are not gonna go.
What do you think?
The-
You think your team would go? They wouldn't go?
If they're off, no, I'm not gonna, I mean, the employees
Good point.
come to town.
Yeah,
Same thing as getting off early. Police department doesn't get off early.
I mean, but it'd be the
So they
same
still
as,
got to work. But we used to that, to do that every year.
Well,
So,
potluck
and I'll
works for us
respect that.
too, I mean.
Oh.
it'd be the
everybody-
same as them coming in up here too, they won't come up here if they're off.
Yeah.
So just mandate them to be on for an hour.
The Friday before, we could, everybody bring something and then go home afterwards.
Well, have we looked at the schedule for, I know it's the 24th, 25th, when are all our dates, our bill dates? I know it was the 15th, or all those dates that we just passed last meeting.
The 17th is gonna be a busy day, because that's when notices have to go out.
So the 17th is,
And then
17th on the Tuesday,
technically, disconnections are the 25th.
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Merry
Obviously, we're close.
Merry
It won't
Christmas.
happen, and it won't happen the time before. We'll have to push it to 26.
Some people might appreciate it, get the in-laws to leave.
Mine's not bad.
One of my suggestions was, I talked to the mayor about, you know, I mean, the goal of the Christmas party is morale, and that's what the Attorney General said, you know, that public funds have to be for something of public interest, you do it for morale.
For morale.
So, I mean, I came up with the idea of give every employee a turkey.
That would be good.
You know, it's like, get a turkey for your family, you know, and maybe you have a lunch here. Hey, you wanna stop in while you're working, grab your lunch, have a lunch,
Turkeys are frozen.
lunch sitting over here, you don't have to stay, you can grab your lunch, that lunch day. And then it'll be his call if he wants to make employees.
Yeah, if you're gonna give them a turkey, you're gonna have to give it to them a couple days in advance.
Yeah, you can.
That's a good idea.
The 20th is on that Friday, so.
Then that's saving the city money. I don't even know, how much was put in the budget for
I don't remember.
like 2,000 maybe, I think,
So
right?
that's what you have to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, bring that up.
So we can do, what do you say, suggest, we do lunch like on the day and
Let's
everybody
do a
can.
lunch, the day,
Take
the
your turkey
day
and
before
the load
everybody's
on.
off, where it's here, nobody has to leave, come here,
Yeah,
and then come in, grab lunch, maybe give them, because it says under what, gift card can't be over $50, give them a gift card, a turkey,
Turkey,
something to eat,
John, thank you
you know,
very much.
turkey, pay, have them, and if he makes the decision to close his office early.
How many employees we got?
19.
19.
Supposed to know that, sir? Yeah, 29.
Jacob's been on a hiring spree here lately. I can't keep up. So chief keeps calling and saying, man, who are all these people? But if you do like half ham, half turkey, that way they can choose.
Well, Walmart has turkeys for 88 cents a pound. You're lucky we paid $16, $17.
We all know that's the most expensive part of somebody's Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, you know? I mean, maybe in the future.
So we're gonna give 'em a frozen,
one
uncooked-
Thanksgiving,
That's why
one
we need to do it
Christmas.
like on the 20th, and that'll give them time to thaw out.
yeah.
Don't do it on Christmas Eve because it won't thaw out, or we can do all
Okay.
now.
So you do that plus a gift card also?
Gift card, maybe
I
get that
like
side and
that.
stuff. And it's just, you know,
I
helping
like
some of
that.
our family say, hey, and it's all about morale. And say, hey, see, you take
No, I
care.
agree. I mean, I feel like we gotta do something. Show them some sort of appreciation. Hey, guys, we appreciate you. Merry
We'd be happy
Christmas.
with that.
The longevity bonus is, comes out December, first pay period, December. But not everybody gets that. They haven't been here longer than a year, right? You have to be here a year.
That's what the personnel manual says.
That's a future agenda item. I was
Yeah,
gonna talk
that
about,
needs
but
to be
that's not
on
part
the
of
next
that
agenda.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I think that
never,
would
we
be
never thought of that.
I like it.
I like
We need
it.
it before then.
What do you think, Joe? What do you think, Jesse?
What's that?
Do
What we're
the
talking-
turkey and then a gift card, and then we bring in a dish, we just need to pick the day. Which we'd have to have a long enough time for them to be able to thaw it out, take it home on the whatever day. 20th is gonna be the only time you really gonna do it, that Friday.
You can do a Friday lunch in-house where we could put together some sort of meal.
And what day is that?
Friday night,
Friday.
the 20th.
And then I'm also okay with, do what you want this year, and then maybe do a survey to all your employees. What would you really like? If we can do it now, just like,
Right.
what would y'all really like? Because it's all about morale.
I think they would just mean, like, instead, we have them come in on a Saturday and have our party, this way they're already at work.
They can
fix
come in and
something
get their lunch.
And come in and get their lunch at whatever time they're able to take their lunch. Give them their turkey or ham, whatever, and their gift card.
It's been handled differently. It's been handled different administrations. When Grant was here, he would feed us lunch and say, have a good day.
Yeah.
Y'all off for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And employees appreciate that, like, okay.
Yeah, everybody likes
I'll
a
start
long
my-
weekend.
start my holiday. And then you had the Christmas party on Saturday. You didn't have, different administrators.
Yeah.
From St. Paul, everybody did it differently.
I like the shotgun area myself.
I did too, that was
Look
something.
at Adrian over here, and he's
That was
like,
so fun.
you get a Nerf gun, you get a water gun.
Now, the Christmas party has been fun. I've been here last one, and they say, fun. And it's good to,
I don't know if I did that already.
But if you wanna do a lunch on Friday, what are y'all proposing?
You said something about chopped beef and
Yeah,
pilio,
and then we can,
got me sold.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm hungry, so
Then
that
somebody else
sounds
can
good.
Somebody else could do
Desserts.
Dessert?
Salad,
Desserts, the salad,
the drinks,
macaroni.
I don't even want to say
buns,
potato salad, but God bless, I love so much potato salad.
Need to make, how many people.
Right,
do macaroni or something, yeah, we could have.
I mean, between all of us, well,
We can- we
between
can
most
do that.
of us, I mean, we can't do it without your barbecue, so that's just a given.
Do what?
We can't do without your barbecue, so that's just a given.
I'm almost out of wood though.
What kind of wood do you need?
We'll go to the brush pile. We'll go out to the brush pile, drag you some out. Maybe a little elm or some ash or something.
So what would you say, do it on the 20th, Friday the 20th?
So Friday, so what's the work schedule? So Tuesday is Christmas Eve, Wednesday is Christmas.
Are they working Monday?
Yeah.
City's working Monday?
So we want to do,
The day before they have the holiday off.
Yeah, the problem is that we can't do turkeys, so we're not gonna count that. So it has to be all hams instead, because hams aren't frozen.
The turkey on Friday. So you can't do everything on the same day. It's turkey, you also, where you start your holiday break.
Well, I'm off all the days, so whatever you need me to do. Ours starts the 19th, so
we can do, I'm fine with the Friday or Monday, doesn't matter.
So you want to split it up though? Would you say turkey, we'll give it to them on Fridays and then we have lunch on that following Monday and then let it go at lunch?
That sounds good, even better.
Because then they'd have a little bit longer. Is that what you're saying, Chief?
Now,
Your
you got
suggestion.
the city administrator has to make that.
Well, I mean, that was your suggestion, that would be our suggestion, that would be my suggestion.
Is that
You're
eight,
my
them
boss.
hours?
Yeah, it's paid.
So Friday, we would do the turkey, give them the turkey, give them the card. The following Monday, we would do, I'm just recapping in my head out loud. The following Monday, we would do lunch, and then when they get done with lunch, send them home. And then they would have that evening, and then they have their 2 days that they're off. How does that sound?
Basically, you got 2.5 days.
Yeah.
They come in Monday,
And they really work hard.
do a little bit of, and then
So
grab a lunch and head home.
Would that be,
you have about 1,500 in miscellaneous expenses. Then really, there's not really a Christmas party line item. I want to put 1,500 on it. Seems okay. And if it goes over, you're just over budget, but it doesn't mean that.
we can break it from general fund?
It is from general fund.
From a different-
Christmas party line.
Huh?
We always had, we just didn't do it right, because we've always had a Christmas party
Oh,
line.
yeah, really good.
You just- Yes.
He presented it, you approved it.
Well, I just missed
You
that
probably heard the
line.
motion.
Probably.
What do you think, Gil?
I'm waiting to go get through so you can come into the family.
Adrian, is it
So
doable?
what do you think?
I'm sorry, Mr. Flores, is that doable? I'm in the wrong. What do you think? Is that
Okay.
doable?
Yeah, it's probably fine. I mean, it's not a big deal. Even if we went, we're still not even planning that. We're budgeted right to the T, you know? It's a estimated guess, or it's an educated guess. And so if you spend over, it there's no legal penalties for it, or
How
there's
much
no
your
hard
turkeys at
stops.
Red
So
and White?
that,
How about your turkeys at Red and White?
All right, Gil, so the recommendation is Friday, we give the turkey, Friday the 20th, we have the turkey and the gift card out to the employees. The following Monday, then we do, as council, we come in and we feed them, and then they get to go home.
So we're gonna give everybody a turkey that works for the city.
so